But she had this interesting thing where she was reading these Silicon Valley like documents, things that were presented to the government. I think to Rubio and his shit. Rubio's insane Catholic shit aged well too, because he was talking about, we'll build, a techno Catholic state. Like maybe he could, maybe why not? We could have his crazy dictatorship with all this. But those Silicon Valley things are basically saying like China will lead the world in AI innovation because they have more people, so they can harvest more information, because you need information to basically to feed the algorithms and build these models. And it's like,
that's because you off. Hold that thought. That's Maoism, by the way.
Yeah.
The numbers, right? Maoism's all about more people is better. Is superior. Yeah. Militarily, everything. But yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Go on.
It's true. AI is proven. It's techno-Maoism right there. AI Maoism. Which there are people trying to develop strange ideas like that. So they could have a planned economy, again, more efficient and more decentralized too, because it'll just be nodes and shit. So the Silicon Valley shit is like, so how can America compete? America can compete partially because our international businesses can harvest data from all over the world. It's like, but what we do is we have more in-depth surveillance, more granular surveillance. The Uberization, the whole gig economy thing is a fantastic way to speed like picking up information, because every single fucking thing you do is mediated through an app. Every meal, everything comes through the app directly. Every hour with gamification can be tracked. Every second can be turned into a data point, and then can be fed to AI. It's like, and that's how we can compete. And it's like, and so he said, like, basically, a total surveillance gig economy state is the best way to compete. This is like national security. And there's a bunch of senators who are like, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds right.
That's, what's crazy in the conspiracy aspect of that is that now when you look at your phone and your app and your Facebook and everything, you can see that what Facebook is telling you, what Twitter is telling you, whatever's going on, this is all part of some 5-year plan.
Yeah.
But in China, it's just explicit, and that's why China is the last truly democratic state, because it's actually explicit there and they don't hide it. But we have a 5-year plan here too, it seems like,
I think there must be. People talk about the deep state or whatever. When you read about the Pentagon, where it's like the Pentagon's like, we're gonna have to fight in mega cities. We're gonna have to, and then what? Basically they're saying like, we're gonna have to invade Nigeria. China apparently is the gist of that, or fight insurgencies within New York. That was their other like doomsday scenario.
I saw the Zebellion thing that Ed I think. Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, like there's all that shit, but you get the sense that there was a very unified plan being planned by a bunch of probably very old guys in some fucking Pentagon bunker saying where it's like, we need total surveillance state, or we have to do this in cities.
And honestly, the only reason I believe that is because in China they have 5-year plans where they do make these plans explicit, and they say, we want to strive to this as a society. We're going to do this. We're going to distribute this across all of the organs of our SOEs and all the private companies and local. And, it's actually, I'm not going to veer off. China's a very localistic society. Yeah. If you're really a true libertarian, I hate this word. I hate it so much. You should admire China because it's like that.
Yeah.
Self-governance, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's why I believe it's here, because if China's doing that, and if it's possible to do that, then in order for America to even exist, it needs to counter that somehow. And, it needs to...
You should definitely talk to Ed, because Ed was going back and reading shit from the 30s. Like, there's an American book that was very influential, just called, like, Why We Must Plan. And the front cover is a picture of, like, North American continent with, like, a grid over it. And that's from like, the 30s, like a New Deal type of thing. I think we must and have to have that type of shit, because we know we do militarily. We know America plans the shit out of all these fucking military actions and shit we're doing. They must plan. They probably plan everything else, and even the military has said before, like, everything is national security. Economics is national security. And China had your 5-year plan things was amazing, where it says like, because economics is national security, economics is also war. And basically, it's like, if they basically put out documents saying assassinations on the table, like bumping off stockbrokers and shit. And I was like, that's fantastic. This was years ago. It may have just been a threat or just a thought experiment, but I like that they made it public. It was a nice little, like, it was great.
Yeah, it's socialism, man. Economy is subsumed to the political as a whole.
Yeah.
And the political means war, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. There's the Mao thing where he's like, politics is war without bloodshed, and war is politics with bloodshed, or whatever.
Exactly.
Which war? Yeah, I think that's the little
That's
formula.
why So we probably I have to go. Like, maybe say 5 minutes is good.
Yeah, let's do 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We have food.
Yeah, I gotta eat too. I'm starving, and I gotta use the bathroom. So